I think instead of looking for kids as a future that we are looking forward to and hoping for them to emulate parents and become doctors because we wish them to, sportsmen because we want them to, I think we just need to make them secure as to what they're doing now. I think that's extremely important. Again, because I can't choose who to answer, who to ask this, but do you think kids are getting smarter in terms of so many other things, like specifically environment? My kids come back from school, not even now, now they're older, but when they were younger too, I found them being extremely aware of environment. Unlike, sad to say, I wasn't at all.
I think most schools today around the country are very conscious about global warming and are very conscious about what's happening. So you will see small things that schools do. For example, in our school at Podar, it's 150 hours of community service is mandatory, and part of it is also protecting the environment. So they come up with solar cookers, and that's a new concept. And they actually learn how to cook using solar cookers. They also learn small things like saving water. And we were doing an inquiry-based learning on water. And this mother called up and said, I'm so happy to see that my child actually fired the maid servant for keeping the tap open and washing clothes. So
I get fired for that while shaving a lot.
And putting off lights. I think, you know, it's so much instilled at school that definitely it makes a great impact on the larger community, which is very important because we know what's happening in today's time. And I think it's very important to instill these kind of values in today's kids. Difficult, they do pool, we do encourage them to carpool, use the school bus, and try our best to initiate. But I must say, they go back home and they correct their grandparents, the maids, and the parents.
You tell me, I was asking, are the kids smarter nowadays, not just on subjects like environment because they're being taught that, but are they basically smarter? Have they evolved to be a smarter species? And if they have, then how can teachers be teaching them if they're smarter than us already?
That's a good thing.
It's a good thing, but I find it difficult now to teach my son, who's, of course, post-10th, but even when he was a 7th and 8th, it became difficult for me to teach, and I was a good student. I was a good I'd studied hard.
Let me tell you, you were a wonderful father.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Well, before I answer your question, one of the things I think is really important is someone like Shahrukh, with his schedule, made time to come to school for every function, for every special event, every time his kids needed him. He was there. So I think we admire you more in the avatar of being a fabulous father than for anything else.
No, don't say that. People stop watching my films.
Kids have become more aware. Whether they become smarter or not, obviously the brain's got a little bit more evolved. But I find it fascinating that when I was a 16-year-old visiting here from Australia, I was trendy cool. But today you go to the interiors of India, everyone's trendy cool. I think